all, my name is Kate. I am a pre-doctoral intern at UCF, and this week I wanted to talk about something a little bit different than we've talked about in the previous weeks. I wanted to talk a little bit about sitting with uncertainty or the sense of insecurity that comes with dealing with COVID-19. I think I found myself over the past couple of months really craving a sense of stability or security, and how do I get that in a time where things seem so uncertain or so overwhelming? And so similar but a little bit different to what we've talked about the past few weeks is core values. Core values is kind of like a branch off of mindfulness, and it's a way that we look at living a little bit more intentionally, living more in the present moment based on the things that are important to us. So when we are feeling so insecure, or when we are feeling so uncertain, how do we use these things that are important to us to guide our actions and behavior? And core values are just that. Core values are these beliefs or these guiding set of principles that we've taken from different experiences in our lives, and they have shaped us into who we are. They've shaped our views as to what's important to us and what isn't, and we use these core values to make decisions, to think about things in one way or another, and we can live in congruence with them or not so congruent with them. And today I really want to focus on how do we use these core values to live a little bit more intentionally. And also, how do we use these core values in times that are very uncertain to guide our actions and guide our behaviors? So if my worst fear came true or something that I was really worried about is going to happen, what would I do then, and how would I use these values to work through that situation? So these are just a couple of examples of core values, and you can look online, you can type in core values into Google, and there's going to be a lot of different results that come up. But here's just a couple of examples. There's authenticity, adventure, being autonomous or being more balanced, compassion, family, community, perseverance, bravery. And these are just a couple of examples. And the one that I want to focus on today that's particularly important to me is balance. And I'm going to use mine as an example so you can follow along and try and implement this also. But I'm going to take my core value and make some goals to be a little bit more intentional in my everyday life. So how might I be increasing the amount of balance that I have in my life on a day-to-day basis? So one of the things that I've struggled with recently is how do I balance doing versus being? And I tend to be a doer. I tend to be somebody that likes to take action and get things done rather than just being with an experience or being with an emotional event. So my goal this week would be to, when experiences arise that pull me to be more of a doer or pull me to be, or to take more action, would be to just be present with that experience, to observe it and allow it to be there or allow an emotion to be there. You can take any of your core values and make a goal to be a little bit more intentional and live by them more in the present moment. Be a little bit more mindful in your day-to-day life. So I hope that this is beneficial, and I hope that you can use this in your day-to-day life and increase the amount of intentionality that you have. And if you've liked this video, I hope that you come back next week for some more. All right, thanks so much, everyone. Take care.